This framework is one of the tools inside my book, First Not Last: How Visionary Entrepreneurs Move First, Create Opportunity, and Build Businesses That Others Follow. The link is below. Most business schools fail before they start, and it has nothing to do with motivation. It has everything to do with how the goal was written. Stay with me. This will change how you set every goal from here forward. The reason they fail is because the goal itself was too vague to execute. That's the quiet tax on a lot of business plans. Good intentions, unclear targets, and a team that can't tell when they've won. SMART goals fix that. Let's walk through what each letter means. S is for specific. M is for measurable. A is for aligned with your values. R is for relevant and realistic. And T is for time-bound. 5 letters, 1 framework. And when you use it correctly, it changes not just what you're working toward, but how clearly everyone around you can see it too. S is for specific. Vague goals produce vague results, and vague results cost you real money in rework, in drift, and in the exhausting cycle of remaking decisions that you've already made. So the first discipline is specificity. Define exactly what you want. Here's a simple test. Could 2 different people on your team read this goal and agree on what done looks like? If they'd give you 2 different answers, the goal isn't specific enough yet. Go back and sharpen it. M is for measurable. This is the one most people skip, and it's usually why goals quietly die. It's easy to say grow revenue or improve team performance. It's harder to define what you'll actually track, how often, and what number tells you that you've arrived. Most founders avoid measurement because it makes failure visible. Here's the harder truth. Without it, you also can't see progress, and neither can your team. And when people can't see the scoreboard, they stop playing to win. That's not a motivation problem. That's a design problem. If you can't measure it, you're just guessing with confidence. Build the measurement system before you need it. A is aligned with your values. A goal you reach by abandoning what matters to you isn't a win. It's a trade that you'll regret. I've seen founders hit the number and feel nothing because the way they got there cost them something that they can't buy back. Goals that fit who you are generate the kind of sustained energy that outlasts the obstacles that always show up, and they always show up. Your business should support your life, not the other way around. R is for relevant and realistic. And some use the word relevant, others use realistic. The distinction matters less than the question both are asking. Does this goal actually fit your life? Before you set goals, get clear on your purpose. Because goals are tools, and like any tool, they only work when you're solving the right problem. Goals that are in harmony with how you want to live and what you want to build for others are the ones worth pursuing. Everything else is just busy work with a deadline. T is for time-bound. A goal without a deadline is just a wish with nice handwriting. Deadlines create urgency. Urgency activates focus. And somewhere between the calendar date and the action required, your brain starts working the problem even when you're not consciously thinking about it. Set the deadline, write it down, then let the clock do part of the work. Your one big beautiful life doesn't need a perfect plan. There's a version of this journey that doesn't show up in any framework. You know where you're going, but you can't fully see the path. And the gap between the two is where most people quit. Goals without faith in the outcome, in the process, in something larger than the quarterly number, they tend to collapse the moment the road gets hard. Your one big beautiful life doesn't need a perfect plan. It needs a direction that you believe in. And clarity is an act of generosity. And what most people miss about SMART goals is that they think it's a personal productivity tool. It's not. Generosity isn't kindness. It's not a personality trait. It's a structural decision about who else is affected by your clarity or your lack of it. When your goals are vague, your team operates in fog. They guess, they re-ask, they wait on you. The stress you carry from unclear outcomes doesn't stay in your office. It moves downstream. It shows up in your team's confidence, your family's evenings, and your own capacity to lead. Clarity is an act of generosity to everyone in your orbit. SMART goals aren't just a tool for you. They're how you protect the people who depend on your leadership. Stay smart. This framework is one of the tools inside my book, First Not Last: How Visionary Entrepreneurs Move First, create opportunity, and build businesses that others follow. The link is below.